Wow, what a reading. So I am going to look up the meanings of these, but intuitively, I'm speaking to somebody who is at a crossroads, who has got a decision to make. But the crossroads card there it is reversed, which may mean that you may have made a decision and that decision may not be the right one. And the temptation card there is another interesting one. It's like something is tempting you, but it isn't quite right, which sits with this idea of the crossroads card. The Hanged Man, we'll come back to that in a moment. I think the Hanged Man speaks about somebody being in limbo. You can see the limbo word on that card. So this relates back to, is there a decision that you're trying to make? You're in this place of really not knowing where you're going next. And then the Chariot, there is movement. So ahead in the future, you will see movement on this. And this, to me, all talks or speaks to somebody who may be planning a home move or some travel, and you're not quite sure where you're going. Perhaps there are some things to plan. Perhaps you are looking for a property and you haven't found the right one yet. Perhaps you've had a property that you wanted to go for and you were let down with that. Perhaps it's different. Perhaps it's travel plans. Perhaps it's about going on a holiday and not being sure where you want to go. Or perhaps it's about moving jobs. You might be considering a new role, not sure whether to apply for that. You feel like you're in limbo, but there is movement coming. You are playing it safe. You have the playing it safe card here. So either you are playing it safe right now, or Spirit is saying to you, play it safe and don't make decisions until you are absolutely sure. But we are told here that the four angels are watching over us. Let me just get some clarification on these. I will check these out in the books. Two of Swords. The meaning of the Two of Swords is tension and indecision, locked in conflict. Neither way will win, as their powers appear to be equal. The situation may not be of your own making, and your perspective is blocked, or there is an obvious clue that you're not seeing. The advice is to look again and take a fresh angle. Any action or decision is better than none, and it's a great opportunity for a breakthrough in your thinking. The vortex reveals that you've become trapped and you may be enslaved by a job or a financial contract or love and lust. And a common meaning for the vortex is affairs. This situation means you have little power and that another person or parties have control over you. You may be feeling attracted to a person or situation that will do you no good. For this reason, an additional meaning of the vortex is addiction, substances, or to love itself. However, your bondage is an illusion and you can decide to break free whenever you choose. If you decide it's time to break an agreement or a habit, do it. It'll be easier than you think. Don't let circumstances dictate who you are. Take back your power. The Hanged Man. You feel with the Hanged Man that you can't move forward. You're stuck in limbo. You might be waiting for a decision to be made, or generally feel that some aspects of your life are on hold as relationships and projects remain static. This lack of control can leave you frustrated, and you may decide to reach a compromise rather than hang around much longer. But the Hanged Man asks you to stay calm and think through your options rather than rush into an instant way to find out of a bind. This need not be wasted time after all. The advice is to use this waiting time to see your situation in a new light and find alternative perspectives. You may find an ingenious solution or gain valuable insight. And the Chariot. The meaning is movement. It is time to make serious progress. Travel is favoured, as are moves connected to work. The card is also a general sign that every aspect of your life will surge forward. However, balance is necessary and you might need to treat people around you with care, as this is a card of energy rather than sensitivity. The card reveals that good timing and being aware of your ego will be essential if you keep your show on the road. An additional meaning of the card might be acquiring a new car or another vehicle. The advice is it's time to actively move forward with your plans. Keep that ego in check when you need to, and enjoy this time of power and motivation. And then from the Oracle, Quantum Oracle deck, playing it safe, there is a circumstance or a relationship or a place that you are choosing to stay in out of familiarity, inhibition or self-doubt. You're making the assumption that something familiar is predictable and therefore safe, but that's not necessarily the case. In fact, you may actually be limiting yourself and also limiting the joy you could be experiencing in your life. Only when your choice to stay is based on a sense of genuine joy and a feeling of self-honour does this decision resonate with your heart. It is time to look at all your options and know that you are resourceful enough to break through this fence of your own making. That's amazing. And then the angels, the four directions. Angels of the four directions. Angels of the four directions. So in the upright position, this is a powerful connection taking place at this time, and it reveals the dynamic presence of archangels Uriel and Raphael. So Uriel is the source of valuable inspiration. So if you're working on a creative project or you just need some new ideas on some old issues, Uriel is ready to help. And Raphael, this wonderful angel, supports you with matters of love, healing, children and relationships. So invite his presence to help you resolve your love and relationships. The energy of this angel is so powerful, he's often called the miracle worker. When you receive this card in the upright position, you know that it's time to open your heart and your life to Raphael's loving assistance. The miracle you seek is closer than you think. Wow, I love that. That's brilliant. So that's your reading for this week. This reading is for whenever it finds you. Please remember that this reading is not for everyone, and if it doesn't resonate, please leave it for someone who does. Thank you, and I will see you next time.